Nice that you looking at. 'Tis the Damn Season is a song by the American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift from her 9th studio album, Evermore, 2020. She wrote the song with Aaron Dessner, who produced it using an instrumental track he had written prior. 'Tis the Damn Season is a folk song instrumented by a finger-picked electric guitar and programmed drums. Narrated from the perspective of a female character named Dorothea, the lyrics detail her returning to her hometown during the holiday season and engaging in a quickly faded rekindled relationship. Music critics considered "'Tis the Damn Season" a twist on traditional upbeat holiday music. They lauded Swift's songwriting and the production for creating nostalgia-inducing lyrics and music. And some picked the song as an album highlight. The track peaked at number 23 on the Billboard Global 200 and entered on the charts of Australia, Canada, Portugal, and the United States. It was certified platinum in Australia, gold in Brazil, and silver in the United Kingdom. "'Tis the Damn Season" was included in the set list of Swift's 6th headlining concert tour, the Eras Tour, 2023-2024, through the 6th Singapore show. In September 2020, Swift, Antonoff, and Dessner assembled at Long Pond Studio in Hudson Valley to film Folklore. The Long Pond Studio Sessions, a concert film consisting of stripped-down renditions of tracks from Folklore and recounting the creative process behind the album. After filming, the three celebrated Folklore by drinking and unexpectedly continued writing songs while staying at Long Pond. Swift wrote, "'Tis the Damn Season," while drunk on the first day of rehearsal and sang it to Dessner the next day. Dessner told Billboard that it was a surreal moment when brain exploded. Dessner had written an instrumental track a long time ago and described it as one of his favorite works. He recounted that the song could have remained as it was, but said incredible storytelling ability and musical ability took the track to something much greater. The final result, "'Tis the Damn Season," was included as an album track on Swift's 9th studio album, Evermore, a continuation of the folk styles on Folklore. Evermore was surprise released on December 11, 2020. 5 months after Folklore, "'Tis the Damn Season" is track number 4 on the track listing. Before the release, Swift teased the track title via an Instagram story on December 9. The song was included on the set list of the Eras Tour, 2023-24, Swift's 6th headlining concert tour, as part of the show's Evermore set. The song was replaced by "No Body, No Crime" at the shows where the pop-rock band Haim was as an opening act. It was removed from the tour's set list on May 9, 2024, but was performed as a mashup with Daylight, 2019, on the tour's Edinburgh stop on June 7. "'Tis the Damn Season" was recorded at Kitty Committee Studio in Beverly Hills, California. It is a folk song driven by a finger-picked electric guitar line and drum programming by Dessner, who contended that the guitar evoked a wintry atmosphere and the drums were minimalistic. Rolling Stone journalist Claire Schaffer wrote that the guitar line was "icy" and evoked the music by Dessner's band The National. Rob Sheffield described it as U2 style and reminiscent of Swift's 2012 song, State of Grace, and Entertainment Weekly critic Maura Johnston said that it like Hallmark movie snowflakes. According to Dessner, the musical instruments that he played brought forth a nostalgic feel, a sentiment that was also acknowledged by Rolling Stone critic Brittany Spanos and NPR critic Stephen Thompson. Some critics described the song as a twist on traditional upbeat Christmas and holiday music. "'Tis the Damn Season" has lyrics that complement the nostalgic sentiment of its production. The track is narrated from the perspective of a woman named Dorothea, a Hollywood actress who returns to her hometown of Tupelo, Mississippi to visit her family during the Christmas and holiday season. While at her hometown, Dorothea encounters a former lover from her high school days and rekindles the relationship with this person. She finds comfort in her hometown romance but realizes she does not fit in well anymore and has to return to Los Angeles. This short-lived rekindled relationship ultimately ends, which Dorothea knows but still reluctantly accepts. In the bridge, Dorothea admits that the rekindled relationship had an emotional impact on her. She pleads to the former lover that she might stay at her hometown if he asked her to. As Dorothea finally leaves, she painfully reminisces her luxurious lifestyle and acting career there, and appreciates the comfort of her hometown and the unnamed addressee. Before going back to Los Angeles and her so-called friends, she confesses that the lover is the only soul who can tell which smile's fake in. Dorothea, another Evermore track, is from the unnamed former lover's perspective and addressed to Dorothea. Chris Willman from Variety summed up the narrative as a fairly unsentimental ode to hometown ex-sex during the holidays. Jason Lipschutz of Billboard considered "'Tis the Damn Season" a more uplifting track, offering hope and levity, compared to other album tracks of Long Brewing Hurt and Soured Unions. Brody Lancaster of the Sydney Morning Herald thought that the track contained references to suburban nostalgia, while Madeline Crone of American Songwriter characterized the storyline as the all-too-familiar night before Thanksgiving narrative. Catherine Rogers of The Quietus thought that Swift's delivery was breathless and hopelessly romantic, with a momentum that gathered as she punctuated the lyrics, "Write this down. Hear me out." Several critics commented that the corresponding storylines of "'Tis the Damn Season" and "Dorothea" were similar to that of the folklore tracks "Cardigan," "August," and "Betty," which depicted a love triangle between three fictitious characters from their respective viewpoints. "'Tis the Damn Season" received critical acclaim for its storytelling lyrics. Johnston, Annie Zaleski of the AV Club, Jonathan Keefe of Slant Magazine, and Mary Siroki from Consequence praised the emotional engagement of the song and picked it as album highlight. Alexis Petridis from The Guardian selected it as one of Evermore's tracks that best employed character studies in Swift's songwriting. Patrick Ryan of USA Today identified the track as a hallmark of Evermore's escapist fantasy that slips between various narratives and perspectives. Schaffer similarly deemed it representative of the album's story songs, with fictitious characters and narratives. And Spanos described the song as a nostalgic gut punch, with nostalgia-inducing lyrical flourishes that constituted a less idealistic narrative than traditional Christmas songs. Carl Wilson lauded it as Swift's great Christmas song, saying that it was the first track on Evermore that captured his attention. Lancaster remarked that the sentiment evoked by the song's lyricism was powerful. Other critics praised the production and commented on how it complemented the lyrics. Lipschutz ranked the song 7th out of the 17 Evermore tracks, applauding how each lyrical detail sparkles, and Desner's electric guitar clangs on like a memory Swift can't escape. He opined that the production would fit in Swift's past albums Speak Now, 2010, and Red, 2012, but her voice wiser. Petridis described it as a neat and rather moving twist on Christmas music. Sam Sodomsky of Pitchfork complimented how Swift treats Desner's electric guitar framework as an empty diary page to conjecture the lyrical details. 35. Rogers said the song was written in classic Swiftian mode, but also built on folklore's strengths. Konstantinos Papis of Our Culture Mag wrote that Desner's swirling guitars and intricate percussion elevate Swift's evocative lyrics. Sheffield complimented the production as an astoundingly great stadium quaker after it was featured on the Eras Tour concerts. Thompson and Alan Light of Esquire picked "'Tis the Damn Season" as an album highlight and a potential career best for Swift. The former lauded the guitar line as "absolutely devastating" and the songwriting as a masterclass, displaying Swift's talents. Stephen Hayden of Uproxx, while deeming "'Tis the Damn Season" a standout on Evermore, said that it failed to match the best tracks on Folklore. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.